What's going on everyone, Jack here, and today I'm doing another episode of my DayZ survival series. This one's a bit different because I'm actually playing the 0.56 experimental branch, so this will have some bugs and stuff, but I don't know, it's got some new stuff in it which should be pretty fun, and I'm going to see kind of what it's like, if there's any major problems, because it just got updated, this experimental branch, a few minutes ago actually. And I was watching a Twitch stream of someone playing in it, and it actually looks really awesome. The loot seems to be pretty good, much better than it was. Heli crash sites are now not fixed, which is awesome because having them in one place kind of defeated the point of having them being so rare, because you could just go to the same place and try and get all the good stuff, where now them being in random places means it's much more harder to get that kind of end game gear. I'm just going to play kind of DayZ in my new normal kind of playstyle. I'm just going to try and get some decent loot around the coast and then start heading inland. If there isn't any like good gear in the coast, I'll probably head inland quicker than I would otherwise. I'm going to check this house here because this was traditionally the gun house, so I'm not sure if that is the case because it wasn't in the last update. And also want to see how wow, if you don't play DayZ much, this probably doesn't mean a lot, but the menus have always been incredibly laggy, but that's quite impressive, so I'm not sure what we can find. Blue jeans, not that interesting. So that's pretty disappointing in there. Someone may have checked it already because the server's probably been up for about half an hour. So it's quite possible someone's looted all these buildings and headed inland themselves, or into Cherno, which is just over there, which is probably actually more likely. Gas canister, food in the last update and also in the previous 0.56 experimental updates was quite rare. Ooh, lots of gear in here. I think I'd rather take actually, I don't know, I don't really like the pitchfork. I'd rather, I think I've lost the shovel forever. Let's take a blue hat. Where's my shovel gone? It sits over here. But the loot seems to be kind of appropriate for the location now, which is quite cool. I'm going to take that alcohol for the for rags, because if you don't use pristine or worn rags, then you can get infections from them, which is pretty good for a survival game. It adds more challenge, which I think is what DayZ needs. Head torch, not that interesting. That disinfectant. There seems to be a lot of loot. A lot of it not useful, like, such as books. But, I mean, if you were in a real zombie apocalypse, a lot of the loot wouldn't be useful. But, 5 minutes into my first impressions, I think this is pretty golden. I haven't noticed any major bugs yet. It seems so much smoother. Look, when I go to a fence and press jump, it's actually jumping when I want it to, which is unheard of for DayZ, at least recently. I haven't had any kind of desyncy moments, which is awesome. It's always what you want. There's lots of cars driving past my house, which is less than ideal when recording a video, but you know, you don't get to choose what happens in life. That's really kind of philosophical for a car driving past my house. Ooh, this is quite good. Can I have that on my back? No, but I can have it. Whoa, that was crazy how quick it just went into my hand. That sounds like so kind of, I don't know what the word is, kind of petty or unimportant, but that's going to help so much in things like gunfights. Just being able to quickly switch a weapon and stuff like that. Don't want blue tracksuit pants. I mean, the loot hasn't been great, but you can see there is loot spawning. And hopefully it does respawn. I'll probably log in. Oh, I can make a garden plot with this axe. That's kind of cool. Didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to use one of the two shovels or the pitchfork. I'm not even sure if you can do it with the pitchfork. But yeah. So I'm quite looking forward to when this comes to stable. There will be a character wipe, so the character I was using in the last video will sadly be gone forever, so I'll probably try and make another video with that character before that happens. Just, I don't know, maybe I'll try and go out in a blaze of glory, kill as many people as possible and die myself. Although, knowing my usual kind of playstyle, I'll probably just be killed immediately and get absolutely no kills. So that'll be my prediction for that video. Be cool to get an axe or something. I haven't seen any food. Water purification tablets, that's quite useful. Nothing here. Checking that barn, that usually has good stuff. It has quite a lot of loot spawn points, so hopefully if the loot is spawning like it currently is, then that'll be a great place to go. FPS, I mean, I'm not sure if it's any better than it usually is, but it's definitely not worse, which, I mean, sometimes happens with DayZ updates. And the cars are still driving past my house. What's this? Thermometer. Doesn't seem to be anything over there, sadly. Oh, a bus going past now. Which, yeah, bus. I felt like everyone in the bus was looking at me. Oh well. Wow, that's interesting. Human steak. And a knife. And a sewing kit. It's quite surprising to find. I wasn't expecting to find human steak and bones in here. So that means some action has been going down already, even though the server hasn't been up for too long. Although it'd be quite funny if they added human meat and bones as an item that spawns in without it actually being created. Be kind of interesting. I haven't noticed any zombies yet. I know they removed zombies in the last experimental update while they were sorting out other things, but on the Twitch stream I saw zombies, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm not in a big town that there's not many zombies, which is awesome, because I mean, zombies should really just be gathering in big towns instead of being sparsely across the map. Oh, there's a zombie there. I'm actually going to do the stupid thing and try and kill it, just to see kind of how that is now. Whoa. Well, he was pretty easy to kill. That's, you still can't loot them, but he was pretty easy to kill. Right, so what I'm going to do now is head up to these apartment buildings up here. Mainly because I'm interested to see if loot's spawning in there or not, just because in previous patches loot has kind of been pretty sparse within the apartment buildings themselves. Like, sometimes on the bottom floor there's some loot, but as soon as you get to the upper levels there's absolutely nothing, so I'm interested to see whether stuff has, I don't know, is spawning there. It'd just be interesting. Also, we may see players up there. If there's human steak back there, it's kind of common for people to head to these buildings and then the military base is up the west side of the map. Ooh, food. That's awesome. Okay, let's open up this food and eat it, because that's quite lucky, because we're just getting into orange hungry. And I'm quite interested to see how quickly after the eating animation it actually pops up in the bottom corner whether we've eaten it or not. Because it's taking a bit of time. Oh wow, that was actually surprisingly quick. Oh, starting to hang up a bit. I think that was just it trying to register how much of my kind of hunger bar it was filling up. Now there's a bird outside my window making loads of sound. If I had a gun I'd shoot it out the window, but I don't. I just have an ice axe. Oh, and the server's gone down. Okay, I guess that's to be expected. Well, it stayed on please wait for an extremely long time, and apparently the server went down quite a while ago, because I'm out here by the car. Oh yeah, this is a new feature. That sardines get stuck in your hand. No, I'm joking. It's kind of weird. Has this server gone down as well? Will it? Oh, that just spawned right in front of me. Oh, there's peaches in the back of this car. Yeah, it's quite cool. Now, if you have an item in your inventory and then put it in your hand, it then removes it from your inventory. Meaning that, say if you have a magnum in your red raincoat, if you have it in your hand, then if you get shot in the raincoat, it won't actually damage the magnum, unlike before, where you could have something in your hand, but because its inventory location was in your hand, no, was in your place you got shot, it would get damaged. Oh, there's tons of food here. This is awesome. According to BattleEye in the bottom left hand corner, the server is stopping, so it's possible we're about to get kicked, but I'm gonna continue having a look around before that happens. Maybe a delayed message or talking about something that's gonna happen in an hour's time or whatever, so might as well continue running around for a bit. Oh, no, that's good, quick updates. Well, I think the experimental servers are going to be down for a while, so I think that's a good time to end this video. I didn't get a chance to do too much, however, from what I saw just then, 0.56 looks like it's going to be pretty good, as long as they can kind of keep that snappy performance going. I'm not sure whether once it moves to stable and there's more people playing the game, whether that slows it down or something, but that seems really fun, and also the lots of food being around and lots of other loots, that is definitely a big positive in my eyes, and yeah, definite improvement over 0.55, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below what you think of 0.56 Experimental if you've played it, or that kind of shenanigans, and yeah, thanks for watching.